If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please, for that's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to play and shout, they never have any care. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to play and shout, they never have any care. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears.
Good morning. Welcome back. It's Friday, our last day of this week. Next week, the videos will go back to Miss Metz, and she will have some fun things for you to do next week. It's been fun talking about all these bears and running and looking for our little bear and seeing what kind of foods that all the animals in the forest eat. We've learned lots of things, and we've got more things to do today. But today's a very special day. It's our teddy bear picnic. I hope you've got your teddy bear. If you haven't, you need to run go get it and bring him in here so he can watch this episode too. Teddy bears are wonderful things. When we're scared, they make us feel comfortable and cozy and warm. Sometimes we just need something to hang on to, and a teddy bear is a good thing for that. Our bears that live out in the forest are not teddy bears. They are not make-believe. They are real. And those bears can be very dangerous. And if we see them out in the woods, like when we're walking around in Tennessee and places like that, we should never go near them, because they are big and they're powerful, and they have to protect themselves, and they don't know if you're there to hurt them or not. So if we want to pet on bears, or we want to hug and cuddle bears, that's when we go get our teddy bear. Today we're going to start just like we do every day, with our calendar and what our day is. Today's a special day because it's the very first day of the month. I can't believe April is completely gone, and now we're moving into May. I can't wait to get back into school, I'll tell you that right now. So today is Friday, F-R-I-D-A-Y, Friday, May 1st, M-A-Y. The number 1, we can all make that. That's a pretty easy number to make. 2020. 2020 or 2020. It's easy to say 2020 because it's just two of those together. This morning, before we continue, I want the wise owls. Let's do our counts by 10. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We would have done that at graduation if we'd have just got the opportunity. But you keep practicing that because you're going to need it when you go to kindergarten this fall. So let's go ahead and get started because we do have a teddy bear picnic to get to this today. And they're all ready. They've got their treats and their blanket and they're ready to go on that picnic. Picnics are fun. So before we move on to that, let's look at our bear train. Today is a bear train today because it's not anyone's birthday that we know of right now. So this is our bear train. And let's see if we can say all the letters. Ready? N, D, S, F, C, B. Miss Metz will be putting some more on the train and make it go longer. Can you hear that? We've heard those in other videos that I've posted. There's an airplane that's going over top right now. That's what you get when you're outside. You hear airplanes and sometimes you hear birds singing and you might hear, we've got a lot of big bulldozers right close to us because they're building some houses. So you never know what you're going to hear and when you're outside, but there's lots of wonderful things to hear too, like the crickets and the frogs and the birds and the water that's running down in the little creek. And so it's a special place to go outside and anytime you can get there, you need to go. So let's talk about our bee, because this is our last day for B2. The bee makes what sound? You're right. Bee. Look, we have book, bathtub, balloons, ball, bear, boat. Those are the words we put up that started with B. Also, there's a lot of names that start with B, like Brooklyn, and Bo, and Bobby, and Belinda. There's lots of B names. And you will see B words all through your life and everywhere you go. Because one thing that we do a lot of, and that is read these books. And they're very important so that we can learn and get more information into our heads. And so books are a great thing that start with the letter B. I think it's time now for us to do our story. And our story today is not a story about a real bear. We've talked about real bears and how they hibernate and how they look for berries and nuts and fish to eat. And then there's pretend bears. They're the bears that live in the house where Goldilocks went. And today, that is what our story is going to be about. Goldilocks and the three bears. But I've got some special at the end. I'm going to let you have a peek right inside of that bear's house. You may not have seen in there before, but it will be exciting to be able to peek in and see what Goldilocks saw whenever she came into the three bears' house. Is this book pretend or real? You're right, it's pretend. So it's something that we made up in our head. Somebody sat and thought about it and wrote it down on a piece of paper, and then they made a book about it. And having a good imagination is what makes it so that we can write stories. And you're going to need that when you go to school, you pre-K. So get ready. We're about to go into the fantasy world of Goldilocks and the three bears. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The story is The Three Bears. There is a lot of books written about Goldilocks and the three bears. This story has been told by many people because it's such a fun story to read and tell, and kids love it. I'm going to read some of this to you, but some of it I'm going to make up as I go along. I'm taking what they call storytelling liberties because I want to add my part to it also. So here we go. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived together in a house of their own in the woods. Kind of looks like where we're at, out in the woods, but I haven't seen any bear houses. There was a great big Papa Bear, a medium-sized Mama Bear, and a wee little baby bear. He was a cub, just like our cub. there they are. They had 3 bowls of porridge, a great big bowl for Papa, a medium-sized bowl for Mama, and a little tiny bowl for Baby Bear. And each of them had 3 chairs. A great big chair for Papa, a medium-sized chair for Mama, and a wee little chair for Baby. Put him right over here. What do you think they had upstairs? Can you predict it? 3 beds. A great big bed for Papa. A medium-sized bed for Mama. And a little bitty wee bed for Baby Bear. One day, Mama Bear got up and made porridge for the whole bear family. And they sat down to eat their porridge, and they tasted that porridge, and it was so hot they couldn't eat it. So Mama Bear and Papa Bear and Baby Bear all decided that they were going to go for a walk in the woods while their porridge cooled down. So here it is, it's just cooling down. So what do you think was happening? Well, it wasn't long until a little girl came by. Her name was Goldilocks, and here's our Goldilocks. And Goldilocks came to the door of the 3 bears' house, and she said, "I wonder who lives in that house. It's such a beautiful little house." So she peeked inside the window. She looked inside the keyhole, and she couldn't see anybody inside there. So she decided she was just gonna go on in. You think that's such a good idea? We're not supposed to be going into people's houses. Well, when she went in, she saw 3 bowls. A big bowl, a little bowl, and a wee little bowl. So she tasted the first bowl, the big bowl, and whoo, it was too hot. "I can't eat that," she said. So she went over to the medium-sized bowl, and she tasted that. "Ooh, this one's too cold." She didn't like that either. So she went to the little bitty wee bowl, and she tasted it. And it was so delicious that she just gobbled it all up. Well, she says, "Since I'm in the house, I just as well go take a look around." So she did. She went right into their living room, where there was 3 chairs. And she went in, and she sat down in the great big chair, and she said, "Oh, this one's too hard." So she went over to the medium-sized chair, and she sat down, and she goes, "Oh, this one is too soft." Then she sat down in the little bitty wee chair, and she goes, "Oh, this one is just right." And she rocked, and she rocked until she broke it right down. I don't think Baby's gonna be too happy about that whole idea. Well, then she decided she was gonna go up to the big staircase and see what was up there. And so she went up, 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 and she saw Papa Bear's big bed. And she goes, "This one is just too hard." So she went over to Mama Bear's bed. She laid on it. "Oh, this one is too soft." She didn't like that one either. So she went over to Baby Bear's bed, and she goes, "Oh, this one is just right." And she fell sound asleep. Well, about that time, the bears had made their rounds and had walked all around the woods, and they was ready to come back. So Papa Bear came into the house. There they are, coming in. He opened the door, and Mama Bear came in, and Baby Bear came in. You think they're gonna be surprised? Papa Bear looked in his bowl and he said, "Somebody's been eating in my porridge." Mama Bear said, "Well, somebody's been eating in my porridge too." And Baby Bear, he goes, "Ooh, somebody's been eating in my porridge and they ate it all gone." Well, Papa Bear said, "We better go check out the house. Somebody must have been snooping around while we were gone." So they went into the living room. Papa Bear looked at his chair, Mama Bear looked at her chair, and Baby Bear looked at his chair. Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." Mama Bear said, "Well, somebody's been sitting in my chair too." Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair and he broke it all down." Mama Bear said, "Don't worry, Baby Bear. Papa Bear will be able to fix your chair, but we've got to find out who's in our house." So there they go. They headed upstairs. Papa Bear went and looked at his bed. Mama Bear went and looked at her bed. And Baby Bear went and looked at his bed. Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been laying in my bed." Mama Bear said, "Well, somebody's been laying in my bed too." And Baby Bear stood there looking with his eyeballs just about to pop out. "Look," he said, "somebody's sleeping in my bed." And there she was, Goldilocks, all sound asleep. Well, the shrill of Baby Bear's voice woke Goldilocks right up out of that bed. She screamed when she saw those bears, because they were not pretend. And she jumped out of that bed and run straight out the window, and she ran away as fast as she could, never looking back behind her. I'm glad she was able to get out of there. She really should not have been in the bear's house to begin with. Well, like I told you, I have a little special surprise for you today. I thought it would be fun to look inside of the bear's house. So let's take a peek. It's kind of be like a little Three Bears adventure into a field trip. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna look at the rooms, we're gonna see what's inside of the rooms. And I think that that will be a fun thing for us to do. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we are at the Three Bears cottage. The bears live right inside there. I thought maybe we would go ahead and look inside and see what they've got inside the Three Bears cottage. I think I see some stuff in there. Let's go ahead and take a look. Look, I see Mama Bear. I see Baby Bear. Is that Papa Bear sitting back in his chair? And there's the table with the 3 bowls of porridge. And it looks like they got a swing for the Baby Bear. Let's look upstairs and see what they got. Oh, look at there. Just like they said, Papa Bear's bed, Mama Bear's bed, and oh my goodness, there's Goldilocks sitting right by Baby Bear's bed. There's the window. If she knows those bears are downstairs, I know she's gonna be jumping out that window and running off in no time. Well, it was fun looking inside the bear's cottage. Guess we better let them get back to making porridge and heading out for their walk. Well, you know, going inside of the bear's house was interesting. I had never seen inside their house before. But you know what, Bear? What? I went out and I checked to see if the animals had came and ate the fruits and vegetables that we left out on Wednesday. They're gone, aren't they? I told you they'd be eating them all gone. Well, you're gonna be surprised. I'm gonna give you a little trip over there and we'll see what's left. I don't know right now if there's anything left or not. We'll just have to see. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look and see what has happened. There's our log. Well, looks like they took the tomatoes and the cucumbers. There's a little piece of cucumber left over there. Got some corn way off over that way. All the corn there, just that one little piece, all the tomatoes, and all the apples are gone. I bet they thought they had been left a feast. I bet they were happy to get all that. Well, Bear was almost right. They almost ate it all. Welcome back. Were you surprised at how much food was left or gone? It was fun to see what the animals were going to do with what we left for them in the forest. This is a little activity that is sort of like what you saw inside the 3 bears' house. We have a large cup, a medium-sized cup, and a small cup. And we have some bears. We have black bears and pink bears and white bears. What colors are real bears and what colors are pretend? Do we really have black bears? Yes, we do. We really do have black bears. Do we really have white bears? Yes, we do. We have polar bears, and those are white bears. Do we really have pink bears? No, those would be our teddy bears. Those would be our pretend bears. So what we have to do is decide if the bear is a large bear, a medium-sized bear, or a small bear. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is look and decide which ones are the biggest. He looks pretty big. Is he bigger than this one? Yes, he is. Let's put him in front of the white so you can see. He's a little bit bigger than her, so we'll put him over here. What about this one? Which one is bigger? This one's bigger? Yes, so we'll put him over here because that means he is small. He's really small. And I'm going to pick a pink bear so you can see it. Let's measure. Oh, these are the same. So this would be a medium-sized bear. That way you'll be able to see it in front of the cup. Okay? Can you see them all? Oh, we got somebody back here that needs to come out so you can see the little one up in the front. Do you see how that works? He's big, medium, small. So let's figure out where they go. Let's do this one first. What is he? Does he match that one? He does, doesn't he? So he'll go in the small bucket. What about this one? Does this one match that one? No, that one's bigger. What about this one? Does it match this one? No, it's a little bit bigger. Let's try this one. How about that one? Oh, it does match. So we know this bear goes in the big bucket. Let's try this one. What about this one? Does it match that one? No, he's too small. He's little cubby. What about this one? No, not the pink one. What about this white one? Does it match the white? Oh, look, it does. It matches the white one. So he goes in the little cup. What about this black bear? Does he match the white one? No, he's not small. What about the medium-sized one? Look at that. They're the same size. He's a medium-sized bear. So we're going to put him in the medium cup. Now let's try this one. Does this one match? Are they the same size? No, that bear is way too big. What about this bear? Does it match this bear? No, he's a little too big for that one, I think. Let's move him down here. Oh, look at that. They match. They're the same. So the white bear is a large bear. I have one more left. He's white, like a polar bear. Does he match this one? No, he's too big for that one. What about this one? Does he match this one? He does. He is a medium-sized bear. So we're going to put him right inside. So now we have a large, a medium, and a small. Well, we're almost ready for that teddy bear picnic. Are you ready to go over and take a look and see what's going on and who's all there and how much fun they're having over at the teddy bear picnic? Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Our very last day. Searching for our little bear. Where could he be this morning? Someone said he was walking up the creek. Let's see if he's walked up the creek. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. You seen him yet? Oh, I think I spot him. He must be down here looking for fish. Hey, little bear. How are you this fine morning? Have you spotted any fish, little bear? Have you? Oh, look how happy you look. You look like a happy bear today. Are you a happy bear? You think? Oh, what have you been doing while you were down here at the creek, little bear? You have? Have you seen any deer? Have you seen any deer? Or have you seen any turkeys? We've been looking for turkeys and deer. We're hoping that they ate our food. Well, you know what today is? Today is our teddy bear picnic. How would you like to come to our teddy bear picnic? Do you think it would be fun to come to teddy bear picnic? Are you going to sleep? You want to come to teddy bear picnic? I think it would be fun to come to the teddy bear picnic. Maybe you can come to the teddy bear picnic in a little while. Would you like to come to the teddy bear picnic in a little while? Would you? Are you not going to answer me, little bear? Well, why don't you come on up to the teddy bear picnic? And then you can have some honey. I've got some honey for the teddy bear picnic. All right. We'll see you up at the teddy bear picnic. Get your feet, fish, and wash your hands, and head on up to the teddy bear picnic. We'll see you in a little bit, little bear. Well, it's time for our teddy bear picnic. I brought my bear. I'm glad you did. And look who showed up. Little bear. Little bear decided he was going to come to our teddy bear picnic too. You decided to come? We're so happy to have him. We have cookies and pies, and we have and a donut. I love me a donut. Smells good. Looks like Little Bear's gonna sing us a song. You're a good party goer, Little Bear. Little Bear, have you had anything to eat? Let's see if he can eat something. I think he liked that. I think you did too. Give me a taste. Ooh, it's a honey pot. I love them. What about you, Little Bear? Do you like it? Little Bear doesn't know. He does like it. Oh, you are so cute. And look, Brown Bear came and Polar Bear came and oh, look, our little teddy bear right here came, and you brought your bear, Big Bear. I did, I brought my bear. And little bunny Foo-Foo came. I hope you brought your bear to our teddy bear picnic. I'm sure they'd like to sit over there and have a piece of that blueberry pie. You're a mess, little bear. You're a mess. You are. Yes, you are. I'm gonna blow on you. Oh, he's covering up his eyes. He's covering his eyes. Oh, watch him. He's kinda silly. He is silly, isn't he? Little bear, you're just so cute, and we're so glad that he came to our teddy bear picnic. You know he is a little baby, and a lot of times little babies get tired. Let's check and see if little bear is tired yet. You wait right here, big bear. Come here, little bear. I haven't even got to hold little bear. Oh, little bear. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he does. He's going to sleep. He's all picnicked out. I hope you're having fun with your bears. You can keep having your picnic. Little bear's getting so tired. I'm gonna have to go put him in the cave so he can take a nap. We'll finish eating the cookies without him, okay, Big Bear? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Who's inside of our hollow log today? I guess we need to take a look and see our very last friend. Oh, look! It's little skunk. Hi, little skunk. Oh my goodness, look! He has a black and white tail. Hi, little skunk. I kind of smell you, little skunk. I'm gonna put you back inside your house. Back in he goes. Bye, little skunk. Bye, little house. It's been fun seeing who was gonna be in there every day. We're gonna head back over to Circle and finish up this week's lesson. Be over there just a minute.
Well, Little Bear had to get back to the cave and take him a nap. Remember I told you we were gonna do more of the bathtub finger play. Last time we used bears. This time we're going to use skunks, just like the little skunk we just saw in the house. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. One's missing. Where are you, little skunk? Oh, there he is. I found him. He was hiding underneath the bear. Number 5. So we're gonna move Bear back over here. And here we go. Ready? 1 skunk in the bathtub, going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. 2 skunks in the bathtub, going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Now how many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 skunks in the bathtub, going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Now how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 skunks in the bathtub, going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Oh, here comes number 5. It's a full bathtub now. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skunks in the bathtub, going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. What happens? They all fall in. That's fun. We can do that with all different kinds of animals, and we may do that when we get back to school. Well, Bear and I have had a very fun day. We loved the teddy bear picnic. We loved it. And we loved all the bears that got sent to us. We're tagging them on to the end so everybody can see each other and your bears. Cubby, Little Bear has been so much fun this week. He has been fun. I think I need to teach him how to do something. But you know what we don't know? Big Bear, did you get that bear out of that honeybee tree? I did. I got me a stick and I pried him out. And he went running off into the woods. I haven't seen him since. Well, I'm glad somebody got him out. So that way he can go about in the woods doing what all bears do. I know I'll see him again. We always see each other out in the woods. I know you do. You have been a big help to me this week, Bear. Thank you, Miss Kim. And we're so glad that you are tuning in every day and watching and seeing what's going on at our houses. We miss you and can't wait to get back to school and be with you and play on the playground and eat that lunch and do all the things that we do when we get back to school. Do I get to come back to school? I don't know. Bears usually don't get to go to school unless we're doing Bear Week. Oh, won't you bring me? Tell her to bring me. Well, Varmint usually goes, ooh, I don't like that Varmint. He's kind of mean. I know he can be mean sometimes, but he's trying to learn. He wants to get to kindergarten one day. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm so excited that you have been tuning in, and Miss Metz will be taking over next week. And by the time she gets through and Miss Thomas gets through, we should all be ready to go back to school. I want to go. I know you do. So you all take care. Say your prayers. We love you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're a good bear, Big Bear.
Thank you.